Hello everyone, Death Stimulator here, bringing you some more naval action. Today we've got a mid-sized matchup with a Bellona, myself in a surprise, and a privateer versing two Trincomales and two Navy Brigs. Just received some instructions, and we'll be going about those as best we can to ensure we can protect the larger ship. It'll be interesting to see just how well we can manage the smaller ships. Just trying to place the last one. There should be... Ah, there he is. Hidden in the sails of one of the Trincomales. Now I'm hoping that Cozy won't want to turn against the wind here, so he'll have to choose between either shooting at myself or shooting at the Bellona. I, however, have no such qualms. Oh, looks like I've accidentally switched up my forward guns. That was not intentional, to say the least. Right. Apparently my double shot does absolutely nothing to the Navy Brigs. I forget how well armoured they are. Parking myself on the end of the larger ship here, and just basically just telling him to fuck right off. He's still going to get some hits, but he won't be able to go completely nuts. Man, he really wants to get him though. I'm going to see if I can plant myself in front of Natester here. Gonna have to get my guys. Probably put some guys on the pumps as well. Don't really want to sink at this point. Excellent, we've got the leaks under control and now we're spinning around ready to engage once more. Now Bellona's in good condition and our privateer is doing a superb job. Phew, that was very lucky on my part, to say the least. Just the amount of punishment the Bellona can take is quite impressive. I need to move. What am I doing? What am I doing? Balls. It's car motion. Oh, Jesus. That was terrible terrible positioning on my part. I actually thought I was relatively alright. Now we'll spin ourselves back round, try and come in line with Kozuru, hoping that he won't open up on our rear, but it's more than likely he will. However, we might have been fast enough. Being greedy there, trying to get some shots off of my stern chasers. We'll come back to this shortly. Right, now I think I got the range fairly well in hand, a little bit higher. Basically, I really want to slow down and just get in behind him. Well, so far we're doing a reasonable job of keeping our allied vessel intact. Don't have to worry too much about what's going on. Just gonna mind our little buddy here. The privateer, don't want to accidentally run them over. Hope he's not trying to shoot at me. That Navy Brig is certainly not in a good way. It looks like he was trying to focus the privateer there. Probably not his best option. I've been very fortunate this game. The enemy have taken numerous opportunities to avoid shooting me rather than just trying to get me out of the way. Oh, way too high there. Yeah, a few good hits there from that Navy Brig. Shots from my upper deck. A few managing to hit, which is quite nice. Watching those smoke trails. I didn't have a chance to shoot at nates to here before they sunk. Right. That just leaves one Navy Brig and one Trincomale. Should be a fairly straightforward match. For the rest of this, Bellona's in good condition. I'm presuming that they've still got all their repair kits, as they don't appear to have done any repairing this match. The privateer's done really well. Just being a constant nuisance. Alright, so that's the big danger, is the Trincomale. Hoping that we can have a decent exchange here. We'll find out shortly. I want to turn into the wind, get my right side shots off, and then swing back round. I'm not entirely sure the opportunity will be present, however. Sadly not. Yeah, unfortunately with the angle that I've taken this at, I did not have the opportunity to raise my guns up to a height where I would be able to strike back. My guns are basically just pointing at the water. And I'm not able to close the gap in distance. However, now that I'm balanced out a little bit, I should be able to come around and get some decent shots off. As much as I would like to pursue the Trincomale, I do think it is more appropriate that I engage their... I would like to pursue the Navy Brig, but it's more appropriate that I pursue the Trincomale at this time, as they are an actual threat. Plus they've sailed into the wind, so it gives me a nice opportunity to do a bit of damage here. Now we're going to be coming in and just hitting their stern. Ideally we'll rake it, to get each shot off individually, but I found it a lot harder to do in these larger ships. So many guns to fire, so little time, essentially the problem. So just hear me firing off each of these shots. As you can see, not as effective as I would have been in a smaller ship. Gain a little speed, as I do want to keep my position. Oh, he's boarded the privateer. Well, that's not going to go well for the little ship. It still has 209 crew. I mean, indeed, he might end up switching over to it. Now, I'm just going to keep bombarding his ship. Now, yep, he has taken over the privateer. This is going to make things a tad more difficult, but probably not really in the long run. You are indeed. Privateer will be slightly annoying. A privateer with 155 crew. Oh no, I misread. A privateer with 55 crew. Yeah, give their sails a little bit. It's all good. Well, it shouldn't be too difficult to deal with them. I might just try running them straight over, to be fair. It's one of the more dastardly strategies that you can implement. But against smaller ships or damaged ships, sinking ships, it's effective at a price. We'll shortly find out just how effective the privateer can be. I mean, it's taken some damage. I don't know what the repair kit status is. In fact, never having switched ships, I'm not entirely sure if you carry your repairs over from the previous ship or you gain the repairs that were on the current ship. I would assume the latter, but you never know. It's one of those things that just doesn't come up very often. Now I'm hoping that with my speed and maneuverability this should work quite nicely, and then I'll be able to intercept the privateer. and either run them over or at the very least capture them. I just don't want them harassing our larger ship too much. Or myself for that matter. It's going to be quite difficult dealing with these small ships in a larger ship. Unfortunately, I set myself up at the wrong angle to deal with him. Yeah, the little guy's pulling away from me. Oops, swinging my sails around the wrong way. Not my intention, but I may as well actually switch it up now. And that should be all she wrote. Now, we'll just turn our attention to the scampering Navy Brig over there. See if we can land some reasonable hits. Sadly, we're out of range because we're still on double shot. I find I don't often switch out of it once I've started using it, which is probably almost certainly a mistake. Who's sinking? I'm not entirely sure. I'm in actually still survival mode. Not exactly where I want to be. Ah yes, positive thinking. How to win every battle at sea. Right, we'll see how it goes. Okay, looks like we've chased him out of the area. I'm fine with that. Just going to slow myself down and wait for him to return. I can just sit here all day. Now I'm imagining myself shaking my fist at the other boat. Unfortunately, single shot, not going to do very much. A few really not very good hits there, that's a shame. Ah, well. I should really just fix up my sails, to be fair. I know he didn't mean to hit me, but it still hurts, man. My little ship's getting torn up. With most of my crew trying to keep me above water, my turning is not fantastic. But it does serve its purpose. And that should probably be it for this match. Drop my speed, just snaking back around. Really hoping against hope that I'm not going to run into too many issues in the next minute or so. I mean, I've still got both my repair kits there. I should probably use one as my water levels aren't, well, they're stable, they're not dropping. Which is something to be thankful for. Ah, there we go. Well done, everyone, and thanks very much for watching. It's been Death Stimulator here. If you did enjoy the video, please consider liking, commenting, favouriting or subscribing, as your support does mean the world to me. And I'll see you guys next time.